change is scary. Change is very, very scary. So the reason why I'm saying change is scary is because 2 days ago, well, not 2 days ago, about a week ago, I planned for myself to save up for the next 5 months enough money to leave my home nest. And I've been journaling for the past 2 days about it. I'm a little scared about it because I'm like, this is very, very, I'm like putting it out there that I have to do this. I'm putting it out there for the next 5 months. I'm going to be saving little by little or big by big, whatever, to make this dream come true. I've been delaying it for a long time to leave my home nest. And for the first reason, it was because of quarantine. I was planning on leaving, but I had to stay because of quarantine. And that was about a year and a half, 2 years, And then I think I just started to get a little bit nervous about leaving somewhere I felt safe. And, home, I feel safe. I have family here, I have friends here, I have something that I built here. And I think that's what's so nerve-wracking about change, because you don't know, what if I don't meet new friends? What if I'm not going to have any new friends? What if it's harder to meet and go outside like it is where I'm from? Or is it going to be hard to get a new job? The job field is very, very different than it was just 2 years ago, 5 years ago. And I'm very, very nervous about that. But I'm also very, very excited about change in my life. I think that I've been putting like such a time limit on my age, and I've finally got to the point that I can stop thinking about my age. I'm 24 years old right now, and I know somebody's gonna probably like, 24 is not, too old to be making your dreams come true. And I completely understand that. But when you feel like you had a set schedule and you planned on leaving like when you were 21, it's like, oh my gosh, 3 years went by. What is going on? So yeah, I'm giving myself 5 years to save up enough money to leave the home nest. I've been creating an Excel spreadsheet on how much I need to save, the things that I'm paying for right now that I need to make sure, of course, I can still keep paying, the side gigs that I'm going to pick back up. I'm going to get back into doing my freelance sewing, making custom designs, styling for people. And if you want any of those, you can look in the comments down below, the description down below, sorry. But I'm just really, really excited for the change, and I'm also very, very scared, and I can admit to both. But this is going to be a very, very different journey in my life. I've never really done anything like this, I've also talked about this 2 days ago with my two sisters. So I'm like holding it to it, like I'm putting it out in the universe, because I just feel like when you speak it out, it's easier to do, because you're not too afraid anymore. Like, you're letting people know about it, and I feel like that's when it becomes a little bit more real. Of course, I don't want to say everything about what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it, because I am a little bit superstitious, and I know people say you're not supposed to say anything until it's completely done, until it already happens, but I don't care. I want to put it out in the open that I am doing it. Even though I am scared of change, I am also very accepting of the change that's currently going to happen in my life. Like, I want this change. I want to chase these goals, and I feel like because I've been delaying them so long, because I'm scared what's on the other side of it. Like, if I do achieve these goals that I set to place, how is my life gonna be different? And there's always like the thing, like, what if it's not the good different? What if it's bad change? And I know, honestly, regardless of what I want to have in my life, if something bad is going to happen, I can't really change it. It's going to happen. So that's another reason why I just have to do this. And, I want to talk a little bit about the journal entries that I was writing, my diary entries. I call it a diary, but this is my diary. I use basically for anything, for my daily writings, And look at how cute the pink ink I use. But anyway, the first journal entry, I titled it Moving Away Soon for My Dreams, episode 12. And the second one I worked on today was Change is Scary, episode 13. And basically, I want to say I do label my diary entries like I'm in a TV show, because I am in a TV show and this is about me. But I actually wasn't going to make a YouTube video today. I just really felt obligated to, after I journaled about how change was very scary for me, and just a little bit of a write down. I was just talking about how I was nervous about just leaving my home nest after I've been here for literally 24 years. And I recently went to Chicago 2 weeks ago, And just then being there for a week, you can see how different the culture was from where I'm from. And of course, I know the culture and the atmosphere is going to be different. It's just like that little time of being outside my house. I also really enjoyed Chicago, but it just shows how, like, ooh, this is a little scary. Like, I'm going to be out here in a new place by myself. You know, when I was in Chicago, I was with my cousin, so I was going to visit her. But I think that change will be very good for me, but also very scary for me, because I'm going to have to live in a new town, a new city, with no family I know, no friends I know, having to planning on getting a new job, because of course I have to work. I can't live in a new city just because I have money saved. You know, this is going to be just a new step towards the goals I have to chase. And I'm finally pushing myself to do that. I feel like another reason why I was delaying it for so long is because I don't know why I felt like for a second I felt like it was never going to happen for me because of my circumstances, or that maybe somehow somebody would just pluck me out of where I'm from and they were just going to give it to me, which is like, nobody can make my dreams come true but me. And I have to finally give in and just stop being so afraid. So it's another reason why I'm saying this out loud and talking to my family about it, because I just want it to be known that I can do this, you know. And it does feel good telling people that this is what you're on, what the mission you're planning on right now for a new change in my life. But also I can use some new change of scenery in my life. You know, I don't really travel that much, but when I do, it is nice to get away from where you're from, try new things. And this is a new thing I need to try. And for the goals I have to get into fashion design and, you know, styling, which I really, really want to do and I'm excited about. And I know how people feel about fashion design and styling, and it's a very, very, very hard job to get into. I completely understand that, but also it's like, I don't care, you know. I have to try this. Like, even if I fail at it, I have to try it. And that's another thing, like how I'm scared of, what if it doesn't go through? And it's like, I just have to do it. Like, I feel like I'm not living if I don't try to make this happen. Like, if I don't try to save up for the 5 years to leave my hometown, I just feel like I'm wasting my life, because this has literally been on my mind for the last, honestly, I want to say 2 years, but it's literally been, I would say, 4 years of my life. I've been trying to do this. Not even trying, like, I've been psyching myself out to doing it, and I'm finally letting those voices in my head go and doing it, you know. So this should be very, very exciting. And, you know, I'm really in a good place right now, and I can really see that in 5 months from now I'll be in a new place. Well, 5 months, but a month after that I will be in a new place. I will have a new change of scenery, and I will be making those goals that I have on my bucket list being checked off with fashion design and, you know, other creative outlets that I plan on working on. I can see it. It's a vision that is going to happen, and it might be very, very tricky and hard, and there's going to be a lot of obstacles, and I might fall a little, but I'm going to get back up, because I just don't want to live a life with me not trying to change my life, you know. I just don't want to feel content. Like, right now in my life, I am happy with my life. I have great friends. I have a great family. We hang out. But right now, I just feel like I'm content. And I don't think that's good. I don't think it's good to just sit and just be like, what if? Like, hey, I got dreams, but right now in my life, I'm okay. And it's like, deep down, I'm not. Like, there's a certain things I want to happen in my life. And if I don't right now go after them, I know they're never going to happen. And I'm going to just see these dreams pass me by. And I don't want that to happen, you know. So I'm making my own change. I'm creating my own change. And hopefully the change that's soon to come in my life is going to be very, very good for me. Very, very healthy. And Taylor, from 5 months from now, I just want to say, I hope that you get everything you want. I hope that you finally get to leave your home nest, and you're not too afraid of the change and the obstacles you're going to face when you leave your hometown. And I want you to believe that you truly can do this. Whatever you put your mind to is going to happen. Okay, so honestly, I didn't plan on making a video, but I don't know, I really felt obligated to, and that was just a little note to my future self. I want to say thank you to anybody who clicked on this video, anybody who's afraid of change. Take change by the, and take what you want, take it, make it happen, and I'll be doing that, and I'll see you. I don't know when I'll see you, but hopefully it's an update on how everything is going really well on this journey that I'm gonna chase. So bye guys, thank you for watching this video. Mwah.